Hello, Aries. So, I have a reading for you today. Excuse me. We are going to be looking into January, February, and March for you. Mainly soul lessons, kind of. Excuse me. You might have to. Is there something you need to say to someone, or maybe to yourself? You, I don't know. That's with my throat. There's something going on. So Aries, I'm going to check into your 3 months ahead. Well, we're already in January, but with the soul cards, with the unicorn oracle, with this oracle deck as well. We're gonna dig a little deeper as well with tarot, and then we're gonna pull some advice at the end. I'm leaving this very open just to see what comes through. I kind of just want it to be something that you need to hear in the moment, right? Something that is very important, or one aspect of your life that needs to come through because you are going to be working through that in that month. Since this is obviously for the sign of Aries, I just want to explain as far as the placements go. This could apply to you, or you could find that this will help you if you have Aries in your sun, your moon, your rising sign, or your Venus sign. And also, if you have two or more Aries placements in your chart, you could find that this could be helpful for you. And if you're not an Aries, this could still be helpful because, in general, uh, all that comes through is kind of like advice. And I mean, we can always just listen to advice all the time, right? I want to say while I shuffle here that you should take what resonates. This should serve as confirmation for you. It shouldn't be like an end all be all, okay? Take what resonates because not everybody's life is going to resemble this just because you have Aries placements, okay? We are not just one sign. So, we're made up of everything. So, but sometimes if this video finds you, there might be a message here for you. Also, this is timeless. I am doing it for January and February and March of 2023. However, time is an illusion. So whenever you come across this, it could be that it's resembling the next 3 months of your life, okay? The one you're living and the two that come after that. All right. Now that we got the introductions out of the way. Aries, when I was sitting here, concentrating on your energy, right? And tapping into my guides and asking for, the messages for our highest good to come through and all of that, I kept wanting to call you Cancer, the Cancer sign. And I was like, interesting. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer in these 3 months, or there's might be some significant there for you regarding that. Okay, let's look at January, what you're working through this month. Ooh, nope, I'm not taking those. I did see the card Judgment, but I'm just gonna see. Ooh, I like that. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. That's a beautiful energy, Aries. You're really it's like you're coming into passionate things when it comes to your creative outlets. And maybe also embracing your uniqueness when it comes to how you go about your creations. February, fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. It was so hard to read that sentence. I don't know why. Maybe this energy is what keeps you a little stuck. Maybe okay, I'm seeing kind of like a picture here where you might be nourishing your imagination and your creative outlets, and in doing so, in February, you're like a little fearful about how you're going to integrate this into maybe making a living out of it, or making it your, like your life path, or feels like that. Like, but remember just to come from the energy of love. See everything as an opportunity for you to maybe give back to yourself, or if things are not moving as you think they should be, because of you're already abundance at the bottom of the deck, because you're already like nourishing the creative aspect of you, and you might be like, okay, well, if I'm nourishing this and this is what I'm meant to do, but I'm not seeing results, I'm a little, you might be a little fearful regarding a bit of it could be abundance, like literally could be like monetary issues that you're having. Judgment again. But the testing your resolve there, it's almost like a tiny test before, I think, everything that you've been working on creatively kind of comes to fruition. There's a little spot surrender. There's a little time here in February where you're gonna have to really stick to what you want to do, regardless of kind of what's around you being reflected back to you. If it feels right to you, even though you don't have results yet, there's no need to fear. Okay, keep doing what you want to do with imagination. Keep nourishing and embracing your creative aspects. March. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So you might, it's that fear in the middle is throwing me off, because it's like you might, what is it that you're feeling there? It's in January, you're nourishing your creative outlets, and it kind of becomes something that you embody to the point of like you want it to be the path forward for you. But then fear kind of sneaks in. March, maybe there's a friendship that kind of helps you get out of this energy. They serve as a little bit more of inspiration for you. They could also nourish and embrace your creative aspects, and that is the reason why they are in your life. There's a friendship coming for you. There's kinship. There's soul family as well. Maybe to take you out of that fear, or help you out of that fear. Okay, I'm gonna do one card from here just to look, because this is like individual, but I just want to look at the whole thing, kind of like what this quarter of the year encompasses for you. I'm hearing now that the fear here could also be like you kind of having like imposter syndrome, like the fact that you are actually doing the thing that you want to do, and you might be questioning if you're even good at it, if you're a good artist, a good photographer, a good musician, like whatever it is that you're nurturing there, you might be questioning it. Oh, compassion. Be gentle with yourself. Forgiveness will set you free. See the light in yourself and others. You're being asked to have compassion with yourself, be gentle, because these changes, these changes could, fear being in the middle, it's like maybe the newness of people coming in, you're kind of fearful because you don't know if you can trust or not. And then with your path, as far as like as a creative person goes, you're not sure how that's gonna go either. So that's why like the fear is mingling in the middle of all of that, right? Come from a place of love and compassion of self and others, and I think you'll be okay. You're gonna like, oh my God, the bottom of the deck. I have to tell you something right now, Aries. I've had this deck for a while now, and I've never seen this card before. I swear to you, I've never seen this card before. And the fact that it says imagination, oh my goodness. I swear I've never seen it. I've never seen this card. What? Intuition being at the bottom too? What? Imagination. Envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. Yes, that's what takes you out of that energy, out of the fear. Keep being a dreamer. Keep being someone that just imagines things. Stay in the energy of like, this reminds me of like Piscean energy, like dreamy energy, where like you live in your head and you have worlds that are magnificent. And I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna leave this here because I have to keep looking at that card. I've never seen that card. What is going on? Hold on a second. I'm gonna have to read from the book. Hold on. I can't believe this. I've never seen that card before. Imagination. Your imagination was once wild, free, and magical. Deep in your heart, you believed that anything was possible. Then you grew older and were told to live in the real world. You were told to take sensible action, to be responsible, to learn facts and figures, and instead of dwelling in daydreams. Oh my goodness, that's what I just said. You were led to believe that hard work was the only way to get results. Okay, that's what you're stepping out of in February. You're really, really letting go of the fears of not being successful just because you're doing what you want to do, right? This thinking cut you off from the magic, and it blocked you from using one of the most powerful manifestations tools, your imagination. Instead of being limited by reason, allow yourself to fly high into possibilities and believe you can be, do, and have anything. This card also encourages you to go even higher with your dreams and trust that they are closer than you think. Have patience and don't give up right before your vision manifests. Definitely. You're definitely not going to give up, okay? And even if you're ready to give up, it's like kinship and like soul family and people that support your dreams are going to come in and like show you the compassion and the support that you need to keep following again your dreams. Whoa. Oh my. When I tell you, it is like this card just appeared in this deck because okay, let me explain something because now this is literally freaking me out, okay, in the best ways. When I get a new deck, while I shuffle this, when I get a new deck, I always go card by card, and I not only sometimes I read everything that the book has to say, but most of the time I just go card by card because I want to get to know it and I like images. And I do this with every single deck that I get, right? Because every deck has its own personality, its own, obviously it's the depictions and the pictures in one deck, even though there could be another unicorn deck, it's not going to be the same as this one. They all have it again, their personality. And that speaks back to like the creative imagination thing that we're talking about here, where like maybe you like to draw, you like to paint, you like to, maybe you think that you're doing like whatever you're doing people have done over and over again. No, you have a new vision for things. If you, the way that you see the world and you bring it out in a creative outlet, it could be similar to others, but trust me, people are going to find the value and the uniqueness in your art and your expression because you are an individual and you how you portray these and it feels like you're really drawing from like real experiences to bring things forward. The way that you see that and experience the world, no one else sees it like you. However, there's others that will appreciate what you bring forth. That's a message in itself there. But where I was going with this is like I look at every single card and I have a photographic memory. So like in tarot, if you tell me one card, I can literally tell you what it looks like and I don't have to look at it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I know every card that's in here and I might not know it from the top of my head, but when I see it, I recognize it right away. I've never seen this card. I've never seen it. Literally, I've never seen it. This unicorn also looks like an angel to me. And they're above the clouds and they're bringing, it's almost like they're waiting for you to accept their help as well. Okay. Or kind of like accept that you do see magic all around you, and maybe it's time for you to express that in a creative way. The worlds that you dream about, maybe you're a writer and you have worlds in your head that you want to express. Do that. Write. You yeah, you guys, this is a very creative. I love this. This is like an artist, people that really have. Maybe you can use art as therapy to help others as well. I know that that helped me a lot when I was in need of art therapy, I should say. Message in a bottle. I'm not going to take it because I wasn't ready to take the card, but that's interesting. All right. Let's look at January with imagination. The fact that you have imagination twice, please let this be a double sign, a double whammy of you realizing that you should follow your creative endeavors, because you will be successful at them. You really will. Don't dream small. I'm hearing, oh my God, I'm hearing the TikTok audio. You gotta dream big, bitch. You gotta dream big. Oh my God. Please dream big. I'm not calling you a bitch, but dream big. Okay, January. Round and round. Okay, this is something that you've thought about a lot. Okay, you've thought about it a lot, a lot, a lot. And it's even when you don't want to, it like spills out of you. It you become it and it becomes you. You cannot escape this creative mind that you have, this creative passion. That's beautiful. With round and round, I always see that card also as the fact that I brought up that card. Okay, you might be connected to a Pisces as well, or you might want to go watch the Pisces reading, because I brought up this card. It didn't come out, but I brought it up and I was explaining to Pisces how I see this card in the back of the deck as well, because it's here, right? And then this image is also in another card that came out for the Pisces reading. So if you're connected to some water signs for some reason, Cancer and Pisces, or you might have those placements in your chart as well. But if you have some kind of connection to Pisces in a way, go watch the Pisces reading, because there might be a lot of insight for you regarding this month here. It's almost like the other side of the coin of this reading, because Pisces was moving through some stagnant stuff, but it was also like soulmates, and you having friendship here. That's significant. Okay. Soulmates are not just romantic, by the way. Like, you could have family that are soulmates, friends that are soulmates. We are all interconnected, but we do have soul family out there, you know? They're not always blood family as well. Okay, let's look at February with fear. Okay, by the book. I'm seeing it right away. It was mentioned in this card, and when I read it, the fear is that you need to do things in a specific way or else you're not going to get results, and that is not true. You're being asked to really, really appreciate that creative aspect of yourself and use it to manifest, okay? The more you don't know how powerful it is to have, again, an imagination that you can literally see pictures and things and imagine, like I said, worlds. I keep saying that. If you are capable of doing that, like in your mental space, you could use that power to manifest what you want in this reality. Because since you can clearly see it, right, the next thing will be actually feeling it. And then that you're a powerful manifester because of that. Because you can literally envision your future. It's time to dream, daydream. Ooh, okay. Friendship and yin energy. So this is divine feminine energy. Intuition. Softness and coming from a place of love. With the fountain here, it's making me think of the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, it is emotional body, emotional intelligence and stuff, like an emotional offer as well. But it's also like when it's overspilling, it's like intuition and creativity, a creative endeavor flowing into your life, creativity with imagination. Oh my goodness. No, no, no. It's like, I know that you're an artist, so you just need to, you need to do your thing, okay? Do your thing and trust that you are going to be supported, okay? Immensely. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, let's look at tarot. Let's look at tarot. So we can get some more information. Ooh, the I was looking at the round and round card and I was like, yeah, that Pisces reading. And the King of Cups comes out, Pisces. This could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but again, if I was thinking of Pisces, it could be a Pisces. Um, Emotional intelligence as well leads you to leads you to like some kind of, you see how he's daydreaming. Well, he's meditating, but to me he could also be daydreaming, right? So it's like you can't help but go around and around and around in your mind about this creative thing. You should do it. Do it. Your entire body is telling you to do it. Your mind, your soul, your spirit, your emotions are all telling you, go for it. Sail away. Do it. Trust that you're going to be supported in whatever you want to do. Just because it doesn't look like it right now doesn't mean that when you start, once you start this thing, everything just falls into place for you. Oh my goodness. The Two of Cups. And you definitely have either a divine counterpart or friendship, and again, kinship and soul family coming to help you, coming to hold your hand through it and like pour into your cup as well, like help you with the sunrise back here, help you see the light in your magic with the rainbows here. The fact that we have cups everywhere. You might have a lot of water in your chart, even though like you might want to look into your astrology placements of everything. You might have a lot of water in your chart. The thing is that fire, which is Aries, and water, which is the water signs, right? Together, fire and water create steam. There's like it's almost like you gotta merge these two elements to get like a brand new thing. But only you can do it. Like you have the capability of merging these two things together to create something new that leads back to like a creative endeavor as well. Okay, one more card for January. The Chariot. Whoa. So 2023 is the year 7. And this is the card 7, which is the Chariot. It's also, may I add, this is the representation of Cancer. Wow. The synchronicities. You have to be connected to a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. Because there's so much water here in January that, oh my goodness. Also, it speaks to your creative and your like emotional intelligence. Equal give and take. Nourishment, definitely, and embracing. With the Chariot, it's like this energy, you know what I said, where like once you start you can't stop. It's that kind of energy, like you're on the way, dude. Once you decide what you want to go for and you just go for it, there's no stopping you after that. I hope you know that. Let's look at the fear and the by the book thing. 2 of Wands. Okay. See, there you are, like you decided what you do want to do, like you've decided the passion with the wands here that you want to pursue. But maybe things don't look like they could happen for you in this moment. You could be longing for some kind of sign, or longing for, again, because you feel like there's this friendship or soul family, divine counterpart coming into your life to kind of not it's almost like it's not coming in. It's more like you guys are meeting each other, and then there's a flourishment of creativity between you, and you. I'm hearing like you don't have to do things alone, but you do have to start this creative thing alone in order for you to realize that it's meant for you. But then you get to share it with other people, and other people get to share their creative endeavors with you. It's kind of like merging of energies again. So you have this way of doing, approaching, let's say, painting, and you meet someone that uses another medium, and then together you create something together. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing. With the Five of Cups, the fact that we are clarifying fear, you might have, there's a lot of connections or even like things that you've tried in the past, people you've connected to in the past that they didn't work out, and you're kind of, that's why you might be taken aback a little bit or thinking everything, it feels like I'm back in the same place, like it's the same kind of people that keep coming into my life. You might be dissatisfied with what's going on around you as far as relationships as well, and that's why you could be a little bit discouraged. um, let's do one more. It's like you made your choice and you're like, is it really going to work out? Because the past didn't work out. This is where that fear comes in. Like, think you're overthinking it, okay? You might be overthinking the connection that you initially had with someone, something that you wanted to do, or the connection that you initially, and the passion you initially got like a hint, a spark about. You kind of start like second guessing a little bit because you think things need to be done in a certain way. No, not at all. The Hangman, this is also representative of Pisces energy, water energy in general, but Pisces energy. Wow, this is the Pisces. It leads me back to Pisces, but the Hangman is, it's about seeing things differently. It's not by the book for you because you are not. I think you have to accept the fact that you're not going to have an ordinary life, or like, nothing wrong with an ordinary life, but it's okay to like have grandiose dreams and go for them. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If you've done that in the past, things haven't worked out, you lived through it, and you kept going. You're here again trying to start something new, a new passion. So you just keep doing that again and again. However, the divine is here to tell you that this time it is going to work out. It is going to work out because I think you are, in fact, putting in the work to see things differently. Kind of not letting the outside reality mess with your vision. Oh, wow. Mess with the vision that you have in your imagination here. Really trusting that intuition. And also not afraid to dig deep into your emotional body to kind of find replenishment and find comfort in being the one, like your first cheerleader, being the person who really believes that you can do things. That's powerful. This is major arcana as well, so is this. So those are powerful energies. And the Hangman, they put themselves in that position. You're not, no one put you to hang there. You are doing it yourself willingly because you want to find a different way to go about things. And I'm telling you, you're going to find it. You're going to find it. Whoa, 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 whoa. So many cups in your reading. So much emotional. You're coming from such an emotional place, a deep emotion, that you can't fail when you do that. If you come from a place of love. This is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is wish fulfillment, quite literally. Wish fulfillment, feeling like accomplished. She's underwater here, and there's treasure, and it's almost like with the Hangman, it's like you fell in the water to look for the purpose or look for something, and then you encounter and it becomes you. You become the light. That's powerful. That's very powerful. The fact that we are, remember I said Ace of Cups there, and look at all the cups that came out. That's crazy. Your reading is very magical and very synchronistic, and it's very emotional, and it comes from you. You have a lot of I think you're someone that connects in a very deep level with people, and I want you to, the fact that I'm going to show you something because it's at the back of the deck. I just saw it peeking at me. Ace of Cups. When I said this, Ace of Cups. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but you see how this is flowing out? The light within from the heart, it's like flowing out. I think you definitely have very deep connections with others, and you're being asked to stay open to love and connectivity, even though in the past you've been hurt. Okay, that fear and that Five of Cups keeps speaking to me about that. Okay, let's look at friendship again. Page of Swords. Okay, so a new idea, a new truth for you. I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera, but there's like wind all around her, but it looks like magic. And with the book, it's making me think of spells. And with the light bulbs, it's like ideas. You know, you have a lot of ideas, a lot of the fact that it's a book. Are you a writer? Some of you could be writers. The birds could be messengers for you. They could be confirmation as well. With the yellow here is making me think of the creative center chakra that we have. The sun almost flipped out, but let's see. All right, one more card for friendship and yin energy. The Knight of Wands. There's that passion. There's that drive. There's the fire. This is Aries energy. This is fire energy in general, but it is Sagittarius, Aries, and what is the last sign? Where am I? What? Leo energy. So yeah, this is fire sign energy. It's the first fire sign card. Oh no, we have the Two of Wands here. But everything else is very watery for you. That's very interesting. Because even here, again, there's that passion and desire, and like passion, desire, and creativity, and this being the divine feminine, it's like you're birthing something into fruition here. A new thing. It feels like a new thing. But it feels like it could also be from a collaboration with someone. But it starts from within for you. Like it has to start within you. It already started. It already started. You've been thinking about this for a long time. And it's time to do it. Do it. Don't second guess. Don't try to plan too much ahead. Choose what you want to go for and believe that it's going to work out for you. Okay. Excuse me, I keep yawning. That's just confirmation, I guess, for me anyways. This is the Monology deck, and we could get signs like zodiac signs. We could get moon phases that could be relevant for you. I actually took the time yesterday to write down. Let me get this because I think I'm gonna need it to write down the moon phases for this year, or like not the moon phases, like the moon zodiac signs and all of that information. Because every time a card would come up from here from the other 3 readings that I did, I was like, I don't know what the moon is doing this year, but now I know because I wrote it down. I don't know where I'm gonna put this. Let me put it here. Let's see what comes up for you, and then I can give you dates, okay? Because I wrote down the dates and everything. So, all right. January. Oh my God. Okay. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Um, and then by the book, I don't know. The plan might just be taking action, deciding and just taking action. There's not much. There's not too much planning as much as there is coming from a place of your imagination and picturing how good and amazing your life is going to be, and how wonderful it feels to be an artist and to be a creative, to make money out of that, to live off of that, to help people with it, like kind of like that. That's the plan. It's I don't feel like the plan is literally you writing down on January 20th I'm going to do this. On February 2nd I have to. It's not like that. It's more of like your your imagination, because we have imagination twice here. And then, well, the chariot is about action, just going for what you want. You don't need to know all the steps and everything that's ahead of you. Let me see if we have a full moon in Taurus, though, because I think we do. Taurus. No, we have a new moon. Oh, we do have a full moon. Oh my God, are you ready for this? Because this is very significant. We have a lunar eclipse on October 28th, 2023. It's a Saturday and it's in Taurus. And it is a full moon in Taurus as well. And it is an eclipse. So eclipses are very powerful energy, okay? Especially lunar eclipses, they deal with the feminine energy. That aspect could also be touching some kind of relationship that you have with a very important feminine energy in your life as well. Just keep an eye out for that. Although this is taking us way past our time frame here, it's being brought up for a reason, which is October. So, whoa. A new start, it's coming. New moon. That's incredible. Yeah, it's gonna... The new moon in February, let me tell you when it is. It's on February 22nd. It's on a Monday. By the way, Mondays are the moon day. And here's the kicker. It's in Pisces. So the next new moon that we have... I'm sorry, no. The next new moon is actually in Capricorn. I'm sorry. In January. But since this fell in February, well, there is a new moon in February as well. And the new moon in February is... Yeah, it's in Pisces. It's on the 20th in Pisces. That's incredible. That's crazy. It's crazy. Okay. What did I say about synchronicities for you? Dude, the universe, your guides, God, they're probably screaming at you with like angel numbers. You might be seeing the same birds, the same cars, the same colors. The same ideas keep coming and back and back and back into your mind, and you're like, what is going on? Well, it's time for you to start on your I don't know, creative endeavors, okay? It's time. It's time. The energy's here. New moons are about manifesting what you want, and then full moons are about letting go of what's not serving you in order to get to where you want to go. All right, let's look at... So March. Communication is key, and this is a new moon in Gemini. That might be when you come into this relationship or friendship or whatever it's going to be. It's going to involve other people or just one person. They're asking you to be very clear about your intentions. Especially if it comes to you guys creating something together that would benefit both of you. There has to be equal give and take there. Again, communication seems to be very important as well. With the swords makes sense, because the page of swords is usually, it is communication. It is coming from a very honest and truthful place. Let me see if we have a new moon in Gemini. Hold on a second. Obviously, you can look this up, okay? But, oh, we do. We have one. Oh, no, that's a full moon. I don't think we have a new moon in Gemini this year. Doesn't look like it. Nope, we do not. We do have one full moon in Gemini on November 27th. But okay, we're just gonna stop with the moon placement stuff. Let me show you the bottom of the deck because I think it's synchronistic and makes sense here. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. You need to believe in the impossible. We have a blue moon. Oh my God, I can't get away from the blue when the moon placement. We have a blue moon on August 30th. Okay, that could be significant for you as well. Oh my God, and it is in Pisces. Are you kidding me? What's going on? You have to be connected to a Pisces, or you have to have heavy Pisces in your chart, my guy. Like, please look that up. I sound like a broken record with the Pisces stuff. My goodness. Okay. This is gonna be like advice for you for each month, or we're just gonna see how it ties into your reading here. Okay. Ooh, strength. Okay. You're being guided by the cosmos. Stay strong. Positive outcome is assured. Yeah, definitely. Believe in the impossible. Like, you literally could do anything you want. Everything is possible for you. Ooh, there's a card flipped here. Advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the strings of your heart. Yes, follow what you want to do. You are worth, you're deserving of having what you want, and in the way that you want to go about it. Like, you deserve to be successful by doing the things that make you happy and bring you joy. Courage for March here. Live your life fearlessly with courage, strength, and determination. Yes. Let me see the bottom of the deck. Wow. Wow. No limitations. You are a celestial being with a limited potential. There is so much for you to share. I think the reason why the divine is here really pushing you towards, again with my throat, towards your calling when it comes to your creative endeavors, is because what you're going to create will bring some kind of, it has a purpose. It's not just to show you how deserving and amazing your life can be because you deserve that, and that's enough of a purpose, but also because it's meant to help others. And that is why it's so significant. And you're being supported, and you're having so many synchronicities, and you're being reminded over and over again, yes, you should do that. Yes, why do you keep thinking about it? Maybe because you should do it, Aries. Like, don't deny yourself of this amazingness that wants to come into your life. Trust that you are going to be successful. You will be successful. It might not look like it right now, but you will be. I mean, honestly, once you start, you might have a little bit of doubt and fear, but that gets taken away right away, because then boom, you're supported in March. Everything that you needed flows into your life. Like, it literally spills over onto you. This is going to be, I'm going to do one card from the Animal Spirit deck. So if you see this animal in person, online, or in a picture, while you're driving, whatever, however it manifests in your reality, it's a synchronicity for you. I want you to pay attention to what you're doing in the moment, what you're thinking in the moment, who's around you, how you're feeling whenever this animal comes up for you. And the animal itself could be a synchronicity for you in the moment right now. Okay. Let's see. Also, we're going to get advice from it, because why not, right? Okay. Horse. I like that, because you have the Chariot with the horses here. And the horse makes me think of, well, this is earth energy, so it's grounded, but it's also passionate because they run and they love to run. You also might have been born in the year of the horse, which is 1990 or 2002 or 2012. No, 2014. Yeah, because it's like every 12 years, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, the year of the horse could be significant for you also. The crescent moon here, the crescent moon is associated with lovers. So we go back to that friendship. Maybe what started as a friendship becomes like a loving connection, and how you arrive at that is when you start kind of, so it's like you align to that person once you start following your creative endeavors, and then boom, that kind of support from this person comes in. Okay, we're gonna read it in the book about that. The horse. One of my favorite cards in this deck. It is also the last in the suit of well, the element of earth. After that is water. So it's, oh, let me show you so that maybe you can pause this and read it if you need to. Okay. Momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. Yes, that's the Chariot right there. Like literally running towards what you want, going for what you want without fear, you know. Usually the depiction of the Chariot is someone in full armor getting ready to go into battle, you know, and fighting for what you want, really stepping forward without any hesitation or any fear. So I don't want you to think that you have to like battle things to get what you want, but in this case, it is about being very centered and like sure of what you want and going for it. Go for it because you will get it. The horse represents the most masterful form of the earth energy within this deck. It provides us with a momentum so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back towards any goal, no matter how difficult the terrain. My goodness. A horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. Physical stamina, exercise, mental focus, meditation are the secret weapons behind the horse's legacy. Okay, that taking action thing. It's going to be something that you do from a mental place, an emotional place, and also a physical place, because you need the physicality of things to kind of manifest it into this reality, right? You could have, again, I keep picturing someone that literally has amazing worlds inside their heads that they could bring forth through photos or painting, writing, anything that you can put it into, but you're gonna have to actually do a tangible thing in order for this force of imagination that's on like all around you to manifest. You are the one who manifests it. You bring it into this world. You birth it into this world. So when in balance, achieves anything, never gives up. When out of balance, runs away and feels weak. To bring into balance, strength training. So you might be doing strength training as well. Maybe the imagination part of the creative endeavor you're doing here has something to do with like helping others in a physical way. Maybe I don't know, to become stronger. That could be like literal lifting weights, or it could be a way to help others strengthen their mentality, their creativity, their emotional well-being. The possibilities are truly endless here. I cannot pinpoint one thing because this is a collective, but you're going to have to know, you will know what I'm talking about here. It'll click for you. It should. And if it's not, maybe this is not your reading. But whatever you have been really, it has been circling your mind constantly that you want to pursue, this is the time. You have to do it, okay? It's time for you to do it, not just for yourself, but it does feel like it's, you're bringing forth something that's going to help others as well. And of course you're going to be supported when you come from a place of wanting to give back to humanity, you know. Like, of course, why would you ever fail at that? I, there's no doubt in my mind here. There's no doubt on here either. Everything is here to support you. You have strength, courage, advancement. Like, literally, there's such a strong propelling energy. Literally, the horse, the chariot. It's the year for you to do this, okay? Pursue it. This is the year for that. Thank you so much for sharing in this energy with me, Aries. This was a beautiful reading. I know I say that it's a beautiful reading in all readings. I feel like someone's like thinking that, but it is truly a beautiful energy. I am completely humbled and always very thankful for everybody that watches this, kind of gives me feedback, or in general, if I could just make one person feel a little better or something, that's enough for me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.